If there's one person who feels out of control in their own skin, it's Cassie. When Cassie's dad left his family behind, it created a void that she always struggled to fill. Part of her felt like it was her fault, and as a result, Cassie believed that she had an obligation to make others happy, regardless if it meant neglecting her own feelings. Throughout the show, the audience constantly sees Cassie putting the needs of others before her own, specifically when it comes to other guys. For Cassie, she believes that if she can make a man happy enough to stay, then maybe she'll convince herself that her father leaving wasn't her fault. Despite the lifelong compliments paid to her beauty, her father's absence has left her deeply insecure. The one man who was supposed to never abandon her and love her unconditionally left her behind. To make matters worse, he would ignore her and dip out of her life and only contact her when he needed something. This manipulation tactic plays a role in Cassie's need to please others. It has taught her that if she never says no, then the person she loves will keep coming back, and maybe one day they won't leave at all. Even though this has never worked out in her favor, it never stopped her from trying over and over again. When Cassie gets pregnant, McKay's fear over her pregnancy was more than enough to convince her that this baby wasn't what either of them needed. Perhaps it also made her reflect on her own life. Her and McKay were not ready to be parents. Had she had this child, it would have grown up in a world where both parents didn't feel ready for the baby's existence. Perhaps this could have led to other complications down the line. And with their current issues, the last thing either of them would have wanted was for their child to grow up in a world where they weren't loved unconditionally by both parents. On first glance, Cassie's motivations of control can be seen as dangerously selfless because she's willing to compromise her morals for the sake of other men. However, by season 2, Cassie is confused when it comes to her motivations. On one hand, she wants to put her needs first, and if that means finding love with her best friend's ex, then for Cassie, she believes that for the first time, she's going after something she wants. But her motivations are still centered around another guy, and in pursuing Nate, she's betraying someone who actually and genuinely loves her. Because Cassie's main motivation revolves around finding true romantic love, she doesn't appreciate the other forms of love surrounding her. Even though her mother, her sister, and Maddie all love her, they will never love her the way she wants to be loved. Unfortunately, in her pursuit for romance, this causes her to miss the very real and genuine love that had been staring her in the face the entire time.